Good evening, everyone. Our program is beginning. Please stand for the procession of faculty and the class of 2023.
I had to work on my graduation walk real quick, y'all. Hello, family, friends, mom and dad. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Joseph Kelly, and I just want to thank y'all for celebrating our success. I think everybody here could agree that these past few years have been truly like no other. Seriously. I mean, follow me. We started off at the top of the pharmacy building, P1 students, and then where did we end up? Zoom calls. And I bet 5 words could strike fear into every single one of y'all hearts. Everyone, please turn your cameras on. And then where did we end up? Somehow on the bottom floor, where we had to take our strongest challenge yet, senioritis. Descending down the mountain, now look at us. All y'all beautiful faces right there. We are one step away from a field of growth, experience, and opportunity. I am humbly honored to stand here and represent the class of 2023. And I ask you all humbly, can you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. It is my great honor to welcome up to the podium a good friend of mine, P1 class representative, and as beautiful on the inside as she is out, Jocelyn Davenport.
I was just getting ready to tell everybody they may be seated. All right, thank you, Joseph. Greetings, family, friends, faculty, and staff. My name is Jocelyn Davenport, and on behalf of the class of 2023, we would all like to welcome you to the 2022 Wingate University School of Pharmacy Pinning and Award Ceremony. We are grateful to have you in attendance with us for our special occasion. I have a tendency to be a talker, so I will be sure to keep it short. During the past 3 years, my classmates and I have persevered through this rigorous and, might I add, demanding program. There have been many late nights and early mornings, laughter and tears, lots of studying, and very little procrastination. We have developed friendships that have made this journey a lot easier to travel. We have encountered triumphs and trials as we all have overcome obstacles and learned how to adapt in a world of COVID. But most importantly, we have all grown tremendously and are able to be here with you today for the start of our new journey. This pinning ceremony demonstrates a symbolic pledge that students such as ourselves take to renew our commitment to the professionalism in healthcare field and profession. The pin that we receive today represents the end of our didactic learning and entrance into the full-time advanced pharmacy practice experience for our final P4 year. The pin that we wear will symbolize our accomplishments, dedication, growth, and promise to ourselves and our patients as we expand on our foundational knowledge and skills. I would like to thank the faculty and staff at WUSOP for your support and commitment to our success over these last few years. You have not only inspired us, but have ensured that we have everything we need to succeed to be great healthcare providers. I would like to thank the parents, grandparents, siblings, significant others, children, mentors, friends, and extended family for your never-ending support and encouragement over these past 3 years. We may not have always articulated this, but without your unwavering support, many of us would not be here before you today. Your support has been imperative to our success, so again, we'd like to thank you sincerely. Once again, thank you all for being with us today for the 2022 Wingate University School of Pharmacy pinning ceremony. I now welcome Kendra Rice to the podium.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kendra Rice, and as outgoing Student Senate President, it is my honor to be speaking with you all today at the 2022 Wingate University School of Pharmacy Pinning and Award Ceremony. I would like to start by congratulating the class of 2023. As Jocelyn said, this night represents a milestone in our education. It is the completion of the didactic portion of our pharmacy curriculum and the beginning of our experiential rotations. It is a promise to use and cultivate the skills and knowledge that we have worked tirelessly to attain in the last 3 years. It is a promise we will be making to ourselves and our community as we go off into these rotations and into our careers as pharmacists upon graduation. As I sat down to reflect on the last 3 years, I realized all the challenges that our class had overcome to get to this moment. It began with the obstacles of the nerves and anxiety as we headed into our P1 year, not knowing exactly what to expect. It was an enormous transition that we would soon be entering into. Not only were we starting a new, more strenuous doctoral program, but we were meeting new professors, meeting new classmates, and getting used to a new type of learning environment. And not to mention on top of that, I think I'm speaking on the behalf of the class when I say we were all a little petrified of a particular class known as BSI. We soon began to form friendships, learn how to study, as well as how to manage our time. It wasn't long after that we were able to finish up our first semester of our P1 year. It was that winter break that there was a topic of discussion that was seen on every TV screen in the United States: coronavirus. We would soon find ourselves hearing rumors about what was to come of the second semester of our P1 year. It was not until the week of our spring break in March of 2020 that we would receive the news. Like many colleges around the United States, Wingate University had made the decision to shift all classes and labs virtually. At first, I think we were all pretty thrilled about that. There was no more getting dressed in business casual anymore, no more waking up extra early to get to class on time. Life was pretty good. But as coronavirus became a global pandemic, life as we knew it would never be the same. We got used to wearing our comfy lounge clothes, and we traded face-to-face interaction for lectures via Zoom. And most importantly, we traded our human connections to virtual connections, and that would soon become our new normal. Fast forward to a year and a half later, we completed the majority of our P2 year virtually. And although online school might sound intriguing to some, many of us were faced with challenges that we had not prepared for. Some of us had to step up and take care of family members, where others were just trying to get by as they had been laid off from their job. And unfortunately, some of us had to go through the grieving process after losing a loved one. During the midst of the pandemic, the class of 2023 had other obstacles we had to learn how to navigate, including leadership changes and the ACPE reaccreditation process. With the new leadership came major changes, including our dress code. Shout out to Dean Bruce on that one. Although there were several moments where many of us were unsure if we would be here today, here we are. We have proved to ourselves and others time and time again how resilient we truly are. 1,019,520 minutes. That's how many minutes we've been in pharmacy school since our P1 year, and that's not including our summers. During that time, we've completed 18 pharmacotherapies ranging from infectious diseases to endocrinology. We have taken 98 exams, including 2 annual assessments. And in addition to our academic performance, we have completed countless hours of community service and taken on different leadership roles. We had 20 P3 students serve in some form of committee position this year, 22 P3 student ambassadors that were the face of WUSOP to prospective high school and college students, 12 of our 13 organizational presidents, and 5 of the 6 student senate positions were also held by P3 students this year. We have also had numerous manuscript publications in journals and poster presentations presented at state, national, and international conferences. And finally, we have had 13 students accept a spot into one of our 3 scholars program that will be completed during our P4 year. I believe I'm speaking on behalf of the entire auditorium tonight when I say I am so proud of the class of 2023. We have been able to overcome obstacles with grace and continue to exceed all expectations that were set in front of us. That is not to say that our time here went without fumbles, but we were able to stand back up and continue pushing forward. I could go on all night about the accomplishments of my class, but for your sake and for the sake of time, I will refrain. On behalf of the class of 2023, I would like to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you to the mentors who we have grown very close to during our time here at WUSOP, from the countless hours of reviewing applications in our CVs to providing advice as we begin to take on the next chapters of our lives. Thank you to the WUSOP faculty and staff for having an open door policy and for taking the time to make changes and listen. You have prepared us for not only our experiential rotations next year, but ultimately our careers as pharmacists. Thank you to WUSOP for bringing together individuals that I would not have met otherwise. Like many of us, I've gained lifelong friendships over the course of my time here, and for that, I truly am incredibly grateful. And lastly, and most importantly, thank you to our friends and family who believed in us, supported us, encouraged us, and allowed us to have a rant session every now and again. Without you all, we truly would not be here today. And as we head into our last year of this program, I ask that you continue to support us. This upcoming year will present us with new challenges, many of which we will not be able to prepare for. With that being said, I look forward to seeing what we all accomplish in our P4 year and beyond. And from the wise words of Dr. Olin, yes, we can. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you.
everyone. Give me a moment, please. Good evening. My name is Demetria Smith, and I have the honor of introducing the class of 2023 for their pinning ceremony. Let me begin by asking the P3 class and other award recipients to please proceed backstage. As they are moving, I would like to ask that you take a few moments to locate your mobile phones and make sure they are off or set to silent. Also, we have a photographer with us today who will be taking pictures all throughout the ceremony. This link will be sent to the students so that they can share them with you at a later date, so no need to worry about taking pictures during the ceremony. All right. The pinning ceremony celebrates a major milestone for Wingate's third-year student pharmacists. It marks the completion of their didactic coursework and the transition into their advanced experiential learning year. The pin displays the Wingate name, their year of graduation, and the mortar and pestle, a traditional symbol of pharmacy practice. I would like to ask the following faculty members to take their places on stage: Drs. Barron, Coleman, Dinkins, Griffiths, and Kuzi. These faculty members were selected by the class of 2023 and have this distinct honor of placing the pins. We will award another pin to select students this year, and I would like to invite Nancy Tran, Student Ambassador Chairman, to come and tell you more about it.
Hi everyone, my name is Nancy. I've served as the chair of Student Ambassadors for 2 years, and I've been gifted the opportunity to work with a wonderful group of people who have the pleasure of recognizing today. The WUSOP Student Ambassador Program recognizes students who have committed to participating in 30 hours of recruitment events throughout each year. This year alone, student ambassadors have led interview sessions, gave tours to prospective students, visited local schools, and helped host events. Additionally, they have hosted virtual networking sessions, mentored pre-pharmacy and high school students, and attended social events to connect with newly enrolled and prospective students and their family. This group of students have served an essential role and have gone out of their way to welcome prospective students into the WUSOP family. The ambassador pin embodies the efforts displayed by our ambassadors throughout the year. Today we recognize Deborah Adebisi, Michelle Anderson, Madison Barrier, Lauren Barrington, Haley Bass, Skylar Boofs, Kristen Bowers, Logan Brock, Andrew Cartwright, Christian Catahan, Audrey Korn, Brandon Deal, Jana Fowler, Paris Friday, Taylor Green, Danielle Harrison, Lacey Lefevre, Megan Lathrop, Alyssa Longnecker, Josephine Lovins, Casey McFarland, Grace McDuffie, Michaela Myers, Madison Owens, Taylor Patterson, Haley Phelps, Cassidy Price, Kendra Rice, Marcia Saunders, Nancy Tran, Alexis Underwood, Natalie Williams, Riley Williams, Alexandra Winkler, and Mu Chang Yang. Please join me in a round of applause as we recognize this group.
I will be calling the students in groups and ask that you please hold your applause until the end of the ceremony. Without further delay, the class of 2023. Helena Aguilar, Lauren Barrington, Haley Bass, William Beck, Skylar Booths. Kristen Bowers, Logan Brock, Cindy Buckowitz, Christian Catahan, Valid Chima. Autumn Clemens, Jocelyn Davenport, Haley Dowdle, Lauren Duke, Jana Fowler. Thank you. Paris Friday, Jacqueline Garrity, Taylor Green, Kimberly Herrera, Ashley Henson. Kiera Isom, Joseph Kelly, Heather King, Lacey Lefevre, Samuel Luna. Marissa Marks, Jennifer Martinez, Devin Masters, Caitlin McPherson, Agnes Molindo. Thank you. Amanda Nyhart, Hannah Oliver, Taylor Patterson, Savannah Poole, Kelsey Rivers. Kendra Rice, Janie Richardson, Caitlin Smith, Nancy Tran, Christy Underwood, and Catherine Young. Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of the faculty and staff, congratulations, class of 2023.
All right, and now for the second big to-do. My name is Bob Behrens, and I have the honor of presenting awards and recognitions portion of this program. The committee and I worked diligently looking at all the qualified applicants, and we found a bunch of great folks to receive these scholarships. Please note that some of the awards and scholarships listed in your program will be presented to students in Hendersonville campus tomorrow, so just of note. But we'll begin with our first scholarship of the afternoon, and that is the Chris and Lisa Bridges Scholarship presented to a student from North or South Carolina who is in good academic standing. The recipient of this award in 2022 is Haley Hamilton. Okay. All right. Our next scholarship is the Brian Bailey Pig Memorial. It's a scholarship awarded to first-year students of high moral character who are in good academic standing and serve as a role model for future pharmacists to emulate. The student selected this year for 2022 is Evita Thavachev. Evita Thavachev. The CVS Charitable Foundation will provide scholarships in two categories this year. First category provides awards to those in good academic standing who currently serve as interns or volunteers with organizations that support the underserved. Preference is given to students who currently are employed by CVS. And the award is presented this year to the following students. One is in attendance, and that is Kendra Gimmel. Kendra Gimmel. The other two recipients of this award are Keely High and Christine Wynn, who couldn't be in attendance tonight, but will still be. Oh, Keely's here. Well, then let's come to the stage, Keely. Keely High. I was told otherwise. Sorry about that. Sorry. I'm not giving you the award. I'm just saying. The CVS Foundation also provided a Spanish scholarship to a student who is proficient in Spanish and currently employed by CVS. The award this year is presented to Madishka Suarez. Madishka Suarez. The next scholarship is the Cardinal Health Endowed Scholarship, is awarded to students who plan to pursue a career in community pharmacy. This year's recipients for 2022 are Madison Owen and Spencer Wilcox. The next award is the James and Dorothy Furman CPFI Recognition Award, awarded to the current member of the Christian Pharmacists Fellowship International, who exhibits Christian ethics and lifestyle. Student selected for this award in 2022 is Madison Owen. Next scholarship is the J.M. Smith Scholarship, awarded to a legacy student having close relatives who practice community pharmacy. Student selected for this year is Ryder Martin. Our next award scholarship is the Jonathan Elizabeth Hill Award. These generous donors have funded scholarships for music majors and pharmacy students at Wingate. The recipient for 2022 is Madison Barrier. Our next award is the Pharmacy Network Scholarship. This will involve a total of 19 students. So I'm going to read among the list here. So I'd ask you to hold your applause until we complete the listing. This award is presented to full-time pharmacy students with the academic ability and interest in community pharmacy. And the recipients this year are Michaela Myers, Madison Owen, Kendra Gimmel, Ryder Martin. If you guys want to come to the stage, if you hear your name called, this is, again, we got about 17 folks who've received this scholarship. I'll repeat it again. Michaela Myers, Madison Owen, Kendra Gimmel, Ryder Martin, Spencer Wilcox, Rebecca Sedato, Anna Crowell, Obianju Obi, Nancy Tran, Audrey Korn, Kelly Sanya Burtz, Tiffany Steffens, Alyssa Longnecker, Savannah Poole, Hannah Derby, Taylor Green, Caitlin Smith, and Avita Thavachev. And Avita Thavachev. All right. Round of applause for all these recipients. Congratulations. Congratulations, folks. Congratulations. Congrats. Congrats. Good job. All right, our next scholarship is the Robert B. Supernall Endowed Scholarship, awarded to a student in good academic standing who demonstrates leadership and professional involvement. The student selected for 2022 is Madison Barrier. And in the back. Walgreens is pleased to present scholarship awards in two categories. There's a Diversity and Inclusion Award given to a student with an interest in community pharmacy who embraces diversity and inclusion on campus. The student should represent a minority group and preferentially have experience at Walgreens. We're pleased to present this award to Kelly Santa Burtz. And then there's the Walgreens Multilingual Scholarship presented to a student who is fluent in English and one or more languages. Preferential selection is given to one who works with Walgreens experience. We're pleased to present this award 2022 to Nancy Tran. And in closing, I want to say we are very grateful to Walgreens for their ongoing support. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all those who make our student scholarships possible and recognize our student recipients. All right, we've got one more scholarship. Hey, that's always good. This is the Jack G. and Eloise H. Watts School of Pharmacy Scholarship Fund awarded to a student from various North Carolina counties. Student selected for this year's award is Anna Crowell. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Okay.
Hello, my name is Taylor Patterson, and I'm excited to start the recognition portion of the program. The first award is the David R. Work Law Award. David Work served as the North Carolina Board of Pharmacy's Executive Director for 30 years. David is remembered and will forever be remembered as one of the giants of North Carolina pharmacy. His tenure as Executive Director saw enormous growth in the profession of pharmacy, and under his steady hand, North Carolina emerged as a progressive force for the advancement of the profession. The award goes to a student who demonstrated excellence in the pharmacy law course. This year's David R. Work Law Award goes to Jesse Dennis. Dr. Carolyn Ford will join us on stage at this time.
Good afternoon. I'm here to present the United States Public Health Service Award. Before I get to the award, we had a project this year at Wingate School of Pharmacy called COVID Education Project, and there were many students who participated in that project. Could I have all the students who are present who participated please stand? Thank you. The Public Health Service Award, out of all of the students who participated, I could only select and nominate one student who excelled and did a lot of extra activities. The student that was selected and is honored by this award is Jocelyn Davenport.
The APHA Academy of Student Pharmacists Patient Counseling Competition identifies one student from each local pharmacy school chapter who will represent their school at the National Patient Counseling Competition. This is a competitive program at the local and national levels. The winner of this year's patient counseling competition is Melina Keller. All of our students involved in organizations are amazing, and the 2021-2022 Student Member of the Year recognizes one in particular. The 2021-2022 Organization Member of the Year is presented to Jana Fowler, member of Christian Pharmacists Fellowship International, or CPFI. The Wingate University School of Pharmacy's Dean's List recognizes students in the top 10% of their class. This recognition is given after each academic semester. Will those students in attendance who earned the Dean's List honors for the spring and fall of 2021 please stand and be recognized for your academic accomplishments? The Rho Chi Society, an academic honor society in pharmacy, encourages and recognizes excellence in intellectual achievement and advocates critical inquiry in all aspects of pharmacy. The society further encourages high standards of conduct and character and fosters fellowship among its members. Will the students in attendance who were inducted into the Rho Chi Society this year please stand and be recognized for this honor? The Phi Lambda Sigma Leadership Society is a national organization committed to supporting pharmacy leadership and promoting the development of leadership qualities. Membership is an honor, and for those recognized as a leader by one's peers. Will the students inducted into Phi Lambda Sigma this year please stand and be recognized for their accomplishments? The Wingate University School of Pharmacy P1, P2, and P3 Teacher of the Year Award recognizes a faculty member from each class based on student nomination who consistently demonstrated professionalism, innovation, and enthusiasm during lecture delivery and has shown a commitment to the students and mission of Wingate University School of Pharmacy, inspiring students to perform at their highest level. Dr. Carrie Griffiths will recognize each of the faculty members.
I'm excited and honored to award the 3 new Teacher of the Year awards. This year, each class had the opportunity to nominate faculty they feel are deserving of the award. Criteria include the individual facilitates learning through creative teaching strategies, utilizes effective lecture and presentation skills, inspires students of all backgrounds and abilities to learn, demonstrates professionalism and is a role model to students, just to name a few of the criteria. First, I'll begin with the P1 Teacher of the Year. Some of the comments received about the recipient include, he genuinely cares and thoroughly goes through each topic. He is a genuine professor. He breaks the information down in a way that is easy to understand. He schedules extra help sessions for students, and he truly loves teaching. Please join me in congratulating this year's P1 Teacher of the Year, Dr. Samir Kuzi. This year's P2 Teacher of the Year recipient continues to inspire her students. Comments received about her include, she consistently engages the class and makes learning fun. In addition to breaking down topics into digestible topics, she tells stories and analogies that help relate the course material to the real world. She uses repetition to ensure students understand what is truly important for the future. She is passionate about her course material, which comes across in her teaching, and is willing to go above and beyond for students to understand the material. She has a great presence, which makes her an approachable faculty member. This year's P2 Teacher of the Year is Dr. Angela Pegram. And lastly, our P3 Teacher of the Year award. Comments about this year's recipient include that he is super friendly and approachable. Upon turning in our exams, he had a short conversation with each of us about the exam. He provided many study resources for us, including recordings of his lectures, a study guide for the final exam, and practice cases. Please help me congratulate this year's recipient, Dr. Andrew Woods.
Our organizations would be unable to function effectively without the exceptional faculty advisors who provide us with expert counsel and guidance. The Wingate University School of Pharmacy Organization Advisor of the Year Award recognizes one faculty member for their outstanding contributions as an organizational advisor. Some of the comments for this year's recipient include, every year she continually supports CPFI and its members in any way she can. This includes inside and outside the classroom. This advisor is dedicated to serving CPFI by signing up for volunteer opportunities such as advising presentations at the Pregnancy Center, constantly showing up for club meetings, and by keeping her door open for any questions the e-board may have. Therefore, she is beyond deserving of the Organization Advisor of the Year Award. She goes above and beyond for CPFI, and we appreciate her so much. This year, we would like to congratulate Dr. Susan Smith as Organization Advisor of the Year.
You can take a picture with her.
I get the privilege of leading the third year class in the Passage Pledge, the Rite of Passage Pledge. It was written out of Hampton University in 2003 by our own Dr. Ford and Arcelia Johnson, Dr. Arcelia Johnson. So I would invite the third year class to please stand, and I will start you off and you will finish strong, right? All right. We ready? Everybody's good? All right, it's in your bulletin if you're unaware. All right. As I pass from the four walls of the classroom into the wall-less learning environments of real-life patient care, Strong work. Congratulations. I'd like to invite Dean Bruce for some closing remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations to the award recipients and to those deserving of recognition tonight. As today's program draws to a close, I proudly send you off into your P4 Advanced Pharmacy Practice Experiential Year. This next year will be one of your most challenging and one of your most rewarding experiences in your training. Take every opportunity to grow as a student pharmacist, learn from others, and care for the patients you encounter. As you progress through the year, keep an open mind about career opportunities post-graduation. It is possible you will discover your dream career during one of your rotations. Before you know it, we will gather again to celebrate you as Doctor of Pharmacy graduates during commencement. On behalf of the WUSAP team, I share our thoughts of good luck and best wishes as you enter this exciting new phase. Friends and family, thank you so much for joining us today, and please join us for refreshments following the recessional. At this time, I invite everyone who is able to please stand as our stage party, faculty, and students proceed out of the auditorium. Thank you again for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.